What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Durant. We're here to talk more Celtics basketball as the Boston Celtics fall to the then previous, now winless Detroit Pistons 93-96. And man, there's a lot to unpack here, but let's start with some of the good. Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, they had a great game. And one of my only knocks I will make on both of these players, I want Jason Tatum to be a little bit more efficient, and he's got to get going quicker than he is, but he ended with 28 points. You give him that. And Jaylen Brown has to start to command the ball a little bit more when he's getting hot. There are spurts throughout that fourth quarter and third quarter that he just didn't touch the ball enough for me to like. That's not something that I want to see, is that he's going periods and long periods without the ball even like going through his hands sometimes. That's just a little bit of points I have to make from both of those. Both of those look great. Jaylen Brown looks awesome. I mean, he's taking a complete and other next step, and this team is going to look good when Kemba Walker gets back. Like, this team is going to look great. But let's continue to go into really the true essence of why we lost this game. And why we lost this game is this double big lineup in the starting lineup. They got to go away from it. Tristan Thompson and Daniel Tice, that lineup, just move Tice to the bench. Tice has been horrible this year. Tice and Grant Williams have been awful. They have been awful this year, and I'm severely disappointed in Grant. Grant looks so lost on defense. It's embarrassing. He's not fighting over screens. He's out of position. He's losing guys. He's getting destroyed by guards. He got killed by Jermaine Grant tonight. Like, he just looked awful tonight. You know, I'm not gonna continue to go, but Grant has looked terrible this year, and Tice has looked just as bad. Like, Tice has to go to the bench. Like, I really want them to start Teague. That lineup that they ran against Memphis, it looked good. It looked smooth. The offense actually looked pretty smooth. Like, bring Teague into the starting lineup. If you trust Peyton Pritchard so much and you're giving him all this minutes, trust him enough to be the backup point guard and to be the point guard for that bench unit. But man, Tice has got to go to the bench. He looks bad. I mean, he doesn't have it. Like, honestly, on offense or defense, like, he has to go to the bench. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts around that. I want to see more Semi Ojeleye. I feel like this team was missing some defensive toughness today. Like, give me more Semi if he's gonna give me defense. Aside from that, not too much to hate. If I had a trade package, if I was talking about trades right now, I hate to overreact like this. If I'm talking about trades, like, Tice and Grant are where I'm starting. I like what I've seen out of Rob Williams. You know, we lost a little bit of defense and a little bit of size when he went down and got hurt. But man, this game right here, it was just very, very frustrating. First, that double big lineup killed us, man. We came out 27-12 in the first quarter, got back in the second quarter. That was the best third quarter of the season. I'll give it. That was the best third quarter of the season, bar none, in a loss. And this is a good loss. This isn't a loss to be really frustrated about. This is a good loss. We were down by damn near 18 points. We fought back, made it a game, but we came up short. We ran out of gas, and that's what happens when you're playing catch up. When you are playing catch up most of the game, of course you are going to run out of gas in the fourth quarter, and I wasn't really surprised at just us not being able to knock a shot down. And let's go ahead and go into this. The turnovers were not good. Like, Marcus and Tatum, I don't know how many turnovers they had between them, but both of them were turning the ball over a lot. They were turnover machines today, and Brown had 4 turnovers. Wow, I didn't even notice that. But yeah, just turnovers galore today. We'll see this team again, you know, and I expect us to beat them, but man, just bad. 3-pointers, oh my goodness, we were just throwing up 3-pointers like no one's business, and they weren't falling. They just wasn't. Like, I don't get why we didn't drive enough when it was a 1-point game. I feel like we had a horrible fourth quarter, and the Detroit Pistons sucked, so they had a worse fourth quarter, and they just they won by default. That's kind of what happened with the Pistons tonight. And yeah, you catch Boston on an off night shooting in a pretty terrible, sluggish first quarter. Oh, that was the worst first quarter of this year. But yeah, aside from that, I would start Thompson and I would start Teague and I would move Daniel Tice to the bench. He looks horrible this year. He just does. I mean, we've got to upgrade him. I don't know how we do it, but we've got to upgrade Tice. Tice can go. Rob Williams looks better than him, and that's just where I'm at. Grant can go too. Like, Grant just looks bad. Grant looks like he doesn't even care anymore. Like, on defense, he's just not giving enough effort, and he has to slim up. I told people this in the offseason. Grant has got to slim down about 15 to 10 pounds. Like, he has got to lose weight. He can't keep up with guards. He's getting blow-bys by fours. Grant destroyed him and took his lunch money, and he did it to Tice too. Two of the most unathletic players on this team. I'm ripping them a new one because I expect more. I do. I expect more. Again, Pritchard looked okay. I'll go back to the positive. Pritchard looked okay, even though he didn't score today. Our rookie, Peyton Pritchard, we're on PP alert, PP watch. He looked good today, and I'll give Peyton Pritchard that. Peyton Pritchard should be the backup point guard. I feel like he's earned that. And I mean, 16 minutes. Come on, man. That's weak, Brad. Like, Pritchard should have got minutes. I don't know what was that with Carson Edwards getting minutes. Carson Edwards stinks. He should be in the G League. Like, why are we giving Carson Edwards minutes? I just didn't understand that. Why is Grant getting more minutes than Semi Ojeleye? I still don't understand that either. There's so many things frustrating with this team right now, and I know we could be better, and we are. We could be a better team. We have a higher ceiling, and I know we're gonna reach that. We're getting better each game. Again, I'm not gonna treat this loss like a bad loss. It's a good loss, but at the same time, we should be playing better. We're gonna destroy the Pistons on Sunday, and we'll get back into it. As always, guys, have nothing left for the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.